So I thought I'd film another day in my life video because I really enjoyed filming the last one I had. So today's a pretty normal day, I guess, and I'll include some other bits from other days as well to make it more interesting. So there'll be footage of last night. I went to a talk that was run by Effective Altruism Oxford, and it was a viewing of the speech given by Richard Hamming called You and Your Research, and it was really interesting. I think most of the audience were perhaps like PhD students, researchers. It's about what are the most important problems in your field, why are you working, why aren't you working on them, and why not. So it's making sure that whatever you do, you work on the most important things, and that's how you do great things, I guess. And the whole talk's based around that, and then afterwards people talked about what like important projects they were working on. So it's some nice conversation afterwards, and then a few snacks, but it was quite late by then. So then I just came back and went to bed.
Very nice, isn't it?
It's very modern.
We're here in the auditorium.
So this morning I woke up at about 7:15. I have a tutorial at 9 o'clock, which is quite early, and this one's different because it's actually at the Maths Institute. There are lots of tables around where we can just sit down and have a tutorial there, and then at 10 o'clock I have a lecture, or 2 lectures until 12 o'clock. So that's pretty much my day planned out until 12 o'clock. I'll probably come back for lunch, or I might stay there and work a bit by lunch there, but we shall see. Hi guys, so I'm back in my room now. I've just had my tutorial and my 2 lectures. My tutorial is actually in G&D's today, which is kind of this chain of ice cream / coffee shops in Oxford that are really nice. They do some of the best ice cream, and there are 3, I think, around Oxford. So that was quite cute. And then was slightly late to my lecture for my first one because my tute overran. Yeah, and I struggled to catch up or really get what was going on in that, so I'm going to have another look. And then work-wise, I've realised I've only got 3 deadlines left of term. One is tomorrow, which I'm going to work on a bit more now, because I've done most of the sheet. I've done all the compulsory questions pretty much, and then there are also 5 optional ones. So this sheet actually has 14 questions on it, which is quite a lot. And then after that, my next deadline is in 4 days' time. So today is Thursday, and I've got a deadline on Friday, and then a deadline on Tuesday next week. Or no, it's Monday next week. And then my last deadline will be the Tuesday after that. So it's nearing the end, and yeah, I'm looking forward to not having as many deadlines to try to meet. Oh no, I actually have another one. I have one on Monday and on Friday of next week. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh well. Wasn't really in the mood for working, so I've decided to batch cook kind of like vegetable sauce I can eat with pastas throughout the week. And it'll like go with rice, and it'll be kind of like a curry thing. I just like throw in loads of vegetables, tomato sauce, maybe put in a few lentils, got some corn in there. So this is tends to be how I eat really. I'll do one big cook in the week, and then I might eat in haul a few days and that sort of thing. And while I'm doing that, I'm just drinking some tea, and I have a mango that I've chopped up. I'm not sure whether I'll eat half of the whole thing. It's not quite ripe yet, but I'm really hungry, and they were half price in Tesco's, so I'm gonna have some of those. I'm gonna film an update for you today. I guess after yesterday, I came back to my room after lectures. Oh yeah, there's loads of clothes there, please ignore that. Procrastinated quite a lot. I thought I felt a bit ill, and obviously because we've got rowing competition next week, I decided to get into bed, so I didn't get much work done, and then procrastinated for a bit by cooking, which I think there should be clips of, and then just also decided to make sweet potato brownies with one of my friends, which turned out like okay, actually. They were really good. But I think there's sort of brownies that get better with time. So once we first took them out of the oven, we were a bit like, oh, had we made a bit of a disaster and got them all wrong? But no, today they taste a lot better. And then this morning I had my last early morning of the term. So that was one of our last outings, I guess, that are early in the morning. So usually for those I have to get up at 5:30, which I did today. Went straight to lectures, which started at 9 o'clock. Then had a break in between from 10 till 11 and had another lecture at 11 o'clock. Came back, now eating lunch. So that's my day so far. I'm going to try do some work, may visit a friend and bring them brownies. But other than that, it's pretty chilled. I have got a formal at St Anne's College tonight, which I'm really excited about because I haven't actually had the opportunity to eat at other colleges as much. So the only other college I've eaten at is Kellogg, which I might be able to show you clips of because I'm also doing that next week. But this should be really exciting. It's part of the Effective Altruism Society at Oxford, I guess. And they've organised a big social at St Anne's where you get invited to formal. So hopefully I can show you guys the food. So yeah, that's me for today. Guys, I'm back in bed now. I went to St Anne's formal, which was really, really nice. The food was amazing. I didn't manage to film any of it because it was a big dinner with other people and I thought it was a bit rude to take out my phone. It just wasn't the right moment. So I can tell you I had mushroom soup, then this like chicken thing with Mediterranean vegetables and banoffee pie for dessert, and then we went to the college bar afterwards. I didn't have any drinks because I'm on drinking ban at the moment for Torpid, which is next week, but it was just nice to chat and meet loads of new people who are involved in Effective Altruism, which was the group that organised the dinner, and I had a really nice evening. And I came back. I have an outing tomorrow at the later time of 8:30, so you only have to get up at around 7:30 to be able to cycle there, which is basically a lie-in, or the normal time that I usually get up for me. And I didn't manage to do much work today because I went and visited a friend who I rode with, who's in my crew, during the afternoon, and we basically ate brownies that I'd cooked the day before, or that I cooked with one of my other friends the day before, and we like chatted and watched rowing videos and talked about stuff. So yep, I'm trying to finish making notes, but I'm doing them in bed. Yeah, which is not the most productive way to work. Yeah, I probably have to do a lot of work this weekend, so I'm going to try to do that after I get back from my outing and have lunch, because that's the most important thing. Refueling yourself, and then try do a lot of work. But I get very distracted. But I've only got 2 deadlines left, technically 3, but I've already done the work for one of them. So yes, it's going okay. Catch you guys later.
7, 6, 5, go!
Thought I'd film a quick update of what's been going on. So it's Saturday now, it's around 6 PM. This morning I had an outing at 8:30 at Radley, so I cycled there, had the outing, cycled back, and then showered, pretty much went for lunch at this really nice spaghetti house because I was so hungry afterwards. And then afterwards I had to rush off because one of my friends was playing in the basketball varsity match against Cambridge. So I'll insert some clips of that.
10 seconds. 6, 5, 4.
Yes!
This is the love. Behind the back,
Oh my god! It was so much fun to watch, and I really want to play basketball now, or like try it out. The like standard of playing was incredibly high, and it was like a really close match throughout. So Oxford won in the end, which was really good vibes for a home match. Yeah, so I got back at about 3 o'clock, and then was pretty much working all this time. I'll grab some dinner, but I'll probably have to work throughout because I didn't work at all in the morning. And I want to get this sheet done today so I can start on my next piece of work tomorrow, because this sheet's due on Monday. So I've done pretty much all of it, but I got really stuck on question 2, and so I'm going to have another go at that. But then after that I'm done. This sheet had 5 questions, so it doesn't sound like a lot, but each question took quite a long time. And I think I had to write notes on the topic beforehand, so I kind of understood it before I could even start the sheet or each question. And that took a while as well, so just like getting to grips with the content. So I'm going to have another go at this question. Then there's a silent disco tonight, which some of my friends are running in our college bar. So that'll be really fun, and I'm going to go to that. So I'm going to grab some dinner, do some work, and go to the college or the silent disco.